136 is an EHDI collaborative goal, and it means at 1 month that all newborns are having a newborn hearing screen, which just screens the baby for any potential hearing loss. 3 means that there's a diagnosis of hearing loss by 3 months or less. And 6 means early intervention enrollment, which are those resources and developmental milestone piece of the 136. So it's a collaborative goal between the medical providers, our early hearing detection intervention programs, and our early intervention programs to meet that child where they are and help provide resources to keep them on track with developmental milestones, including communication, early literacy, and language acquisition. The hearing screen is actually what jump starts the entire process for resources. It immediately triggers a referral for diagnostic testing. The goal is to have that done with 3 months, and then also refers that baby out once they're diagnosed with any loss for early intervention services. And it really just provides a lot of resources for those parents to kind of nest them with support throughout that diagnostic process. For those babies that have hearing loss, we really need to go that extra mile to make sure that they're catching up with those babies who are getting communication from birth. So whether that's a visual language or auditory verbal, it really intervenes to provide that baby with modes of communication early and often.
I didn't even know the newborn hearing screen existed until he was born. They had done the test 3 times in the hospital before we left, and they told us he didn't pass even after the 3rd time. We really recommend that you go and have a rescreen done. But they didn't tell me the urgency behind it. They didn't explain that. They just said, oh, I wouldn't worry. It's probably not a big deal. And meanwhile, I have this small being that I have to kind of get to know and take care of, and it wasn't at the top of my list of priorities. So we didn't follow up right away. It took us until he was about 8 weeks old before we followed up. Sometimes families encounter situations where they have incorrect information after a newborn hearing screen, and they're given the information that their child does not have a hearing loss, when in fact they may. And having that late identification can really make it difficult for the child to catch back up in those milestones that they're missing with language and or cognitive development. I think one of the key things for providers to understand is delivering a result of a referral or a fail of a hearing screen to a family is okay. It's okay to provide that information to them. It's okay to say it just as is. I also think it's okay to share with families directly what the outcomes potentially are if they don't follow up with those screens. In the case with our family, we didn't really feel that urgency behind the message that was given to us at the hospital. And I think had the nursing staff just said, don't worry, but don't wait, I think that would have been really helpful for us.